Grill Dads, Grill Masters, and best friends for over 20 years, Mark and Faye, getting ready for tailgating season. Thank you both so much for your time today.
Thanks for having us.
Here in Chicagoland, I think it's so interesting because, we have different seasons, but it doesn't matter. People love to grill, no matter if it's, 80 degrees outside or negative 10 degrees outside.
Yeah, people ask us what we do in the winter since we grill, and we're like, don't you own a shovel?
Yeah, don't you have a parka? I mean,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Go outside.
or at least make a Chicagoland friend and they'll tell you how to do it,
Well,
Exactly.
You guys are another level, okay? The way you go through the winter, I've never seen humans be able to, muscle through that in my entire life than Chicago's. Boy, it does get windy, no joke.
It gets, but it's all the delicious food that we get to eat that I think keeps us, in our city. Let's talk a little bit about Johnsonville, and let's talk a little bit about, what we're doing here, because obviously, we love to grill our meats, we love to grill sausages, and tell us a little bit of what you guys have.
So, we get some bad news, which is that 71% of people aren't getting together with friends and family as much as they used to, and we're trying to change that with Johnsonville and just make the world a better place. And so what better way to do it than to make great food and put on a great game, right? So sports and tailgating and food for us is everything. And we think those moments with your friends and family should be created around the grill.
Oh, exactly. It's like the time, preparing the food, the time enjoying while you're in their food. And those are the moments you remember, especially like going to a game, or your favorite summer memories is just those moments that you get to connect with your friends. I do want to talk a little bit about, some of the recipes, because sometimes you think grilling, you think dinner, but we can do this breakfast taco recipe. I am all over that.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Mark and I live in the West Coast, so a lot of times the games we have, we watch are in the morning. So for us, and by the way, we eat breakfast for dinner too. So we kind of just eat and second breakfast and third breakfast and all that. But the breakfast smash taco, it's really simple. It's Johnsonville breakfast sausage. We actually take the patties, we put them on a flat top. We take a tortilla and smash it into the sausage patty and get amazing caramelization, an awesome Maillard reaction. Flip it over. Then we make a fried egg, and a nice over easy fried egg. Add some crema, add some pico de gallo, maybe a little salt, and your favorite hot sauce, and bingo. What you've got is the Pied Piper of tailgating. Everybody's going to come over to you and want to have a bite of that. But it's the perfect handheld vessel for delicious Johnsonville sausage.
So I can just imagine that right now, and I was like, I cannot wait for the weekend. I was going to go ahead and buy myself, some of those and make that recipe at home, because sometimes you think about grilling it separately, not alongside the tortilla. I mean, that's an excellent tip, because you're going to get that nice crispy caramelization. Yeah,
and you keep your spatula clean too.
Oh, exactly. You 2 for 2. A couple of questions as far as tailgating. So obviously, you're at home, you're watching the TV. Leftovers, you can put them in the fridge. But what's a good rule of thumb if you're going out, how much food to bring so that nobody is left hungry, but you don't have a ton of wasteful food that you're not bringing home?
Mark, did you understand the question? He said something about leftovers. I'm not sure what that.
Yeah, there's no leftover sausage. I have a problem with that. My Italian grandmother always made about 7 to 8 times more food than was necessary. But the great thing about sausage is it can take on many, many forms. So sometimes, on a Sunday, we got people coming over, we'll do a big tray of sausage and peppers. And then the next day we'll dice up the sausage and peppers, and we can make tacos with it. And then the third night we're going to make sausage carbonara. So you go big and then just enjoy the fruits of your labor for the next few days is our advice.
Yeah.
that is amazing. I want to ask a question about marinating, because sometimes people are coming over, you decide you want to do something, and sometimes you can marinate things overnight or for a couple of hours. But if you don't have that time, is there a trick for getting the perfect flavor?
I mean, the great thing about Johnsonville is they offer all the varieties of different spices and seasonings. They have some really cool limited stuff. Like there's a Hatch chili product they have out as well. But what's great about you can braise brats in beer very quickly. So that's something that everyone loves to do. You can either forward sear it or reverse sear it, which means you either sear it from the beginning and then put it in the beer, or you sear it after it's already been cooked in the beer and you kind of get that caramelization on it. But as far as the marinade goes, make a sauce, because the Johnsonville sausage honestly doesn't need a lot. What you do is you just eat it the way it comes out the package.
But I love what you're bringing up, though. I mean, the tailgate, you want it to be fun for you as well when you're cooking.
Yeah.
So however, we like to do recipes that are either quick and easy or where you can do a lot of the prep in advance. And, like Faye said, if you do beer brats, you just you can do it all before people get there and kind of hold them on a low simmer in the beer and then sear them up, throw them in a bun, top them how you want them, and then get the party started.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much for your time today. Johnsonville.com. Keep it juicy. You can find out all their products and some fun recipes there. And of course, follow them at Grill Dads at the Grill Dads on social media.
Awesome. Thanks you so much. And keep it juicy.
Keep it juicy. There you go. Thank you so much.